Hey everyone, this is Craig Proctor. How you doing? Today we're going to be talking about how to get more referrals. I think you would agree that getting referrals is some of the highest quality business that we can get. Basically a come list me. So we're always looking to increase our referral business. But how many of you find it kind of awkward sometimes asking for referrals? Right? It's sometimes kind of uncomfortable because it seems a little bit self-serving. So we're going to talk about the number one strategy, the number one way for you to comfortably get more referrals. So, how is it that you're getting your business right now? What percentage of your business is from referrals? Ultimately, that's what we want to accomplish, right? We want to produce a raving fan who's going to send us, who's going to be a true advocate, and they're going to send us many, many, many referrals. How many of you have a client who sent you, 5 or 10 or 15 referrals? Why does that happen? Why does that happen with some clients? And how can we basically program our clients so that happens over and over and over again? Some of you may be getting what we call accidental referrals. That means, you get a fair amount of referral business, but you're not really specifically doing anything that you could articulate, like anything specific to cause that to happen. So, you do a good job, but you're not getting referrals from all your clients, right? So I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I want you to really think about your referral business as I take you through a series of questions. So here's the first question. Why do people send you referrals? Okay, why is it that your clients send you referrals? Now, some of you are going to say, well, my clients send me referrals because I do a good job. But wait a minute, you do a good job for all of your clients, and they don't all send you referrals, right? So why is it that some of them send you referrals, but most of them don't? And then the odd client that sends you referrals becomes a raving fan, and they send you 5 or 10 or 15 referrals. What can we do to proactively make this happen? So we're creating advocates that send us referrals over and over and over again. Okay, so that's the first question, is why do people send you referrals? Now, the most common answer I get to that is, well, gee, Craig, my clients send me referrals. People send me referrals because I do a good job. But you do a good job for all your clients, right? How come they don't all send you referrals? The next question I want to ask you is, how do your clients know to send you referrals, right? How do they even know to send you referrals? Do you ask them? Okay, and if you do ask for referrals, what is your referral offer? Okay, what is your referral offer? What do you say to them to cause them to want to give you referrals? Do you say, hey, I need some money. Do you know anybody? Because that's what a lot of do you know anybody? I coached my son through hockey, and we had a realtor. One of the parents was a realtor, and he would show up at every practice and every game, and he was asking over and over again, to the parents, do you know anybody? Do you know anybody? Do you know anybody? Which was annoying, right? Uncomfortable for the parents, had to be uncomfortable for the realtor as well. So what we're typically trained to do, do you know anybody, is kind of deemed to be self-serving. Right? You find it uncomfortable, and it just doesn't work that well. So I want to talk to you today about a much better referral offer, something that you can really get behind, something that you would actually believe in. Okay? So before we talk about what your referral offer should be, and I know you guys are trained on the typical stuff, right? Like you're supposed to say to your clients, sending me a referral is the biggest compliment that you could ever give me, as if your clients are running around, all day thinking about how to compliment you. Again, it's self-serving. What do you give your clients right? If they send you a referral, like, do you even call them and thank them for sending you a referral? Some realtors don't, right? So you can imagine the prospect who sends you a referral, if they don't even get as much as a thank you, they might think, well, maybe, maybe that's, not important, right? Maybe the referral thing is not important and I won't send any more. So just been told my thing is upside down. Okay, how's that? Better? So what is your referral offer? Okay, and when is the best time to ask for referrals? Okay, the best time to ask for referrals is when people love you the most. So you want to ask for referrals at the moment they sign the listing agreement, okay, or the moment they sign the buyer agreement, okay, because that's when they love you the most. If you wait until closing to ask for referrals, in a way, it's like kind of too late, because how many of you are familiar with the reticular activator, the antennae that in our brain that notice other situations that parallel our own? So, if you're a family with little kids, you're going to notice other families with little kids. If you buy a new car, you're going to notice other new cars on the road, just like the one that you have. That's your reticular activator. So when people are in the buying and selling process, think about what happens when you list their home. They're talking about real estate all the way through the process, right? The minute you leave their home, they're talking to their neighbors about their moving plans. They probably pick up the phone and they call their friends and relatives and say, hey, we just listed our house. They go to work the next day. They're talking real estate. You want to plug yourself into these natural conversations that buyers and sellers are having anyway. So the best time to ask for referrals is at the beginning of the relationship, not at the very end of the relationship. Okay, so far I've asked you a few questions. Why do people send you referrals in the first place? Many of you don't have a really great answer to that. How do people know to send you referrals? And you say, well, I ask. And then I said, well, when is the best time to actually ask for referrals? And some of you would say, well, I do it during closing. Some of you would say, well, I do it all the time, which is like really a great thing to do. But make sure you do it right from the onset when prospects love you the very most. And then what do you give them if they send you a referral? Do you give them like a bottle of wine, right? Do you give them, do you give them cash? Do you take them out for dinner? Like, what do you do for your clients if they send you a referral? Certainly, at least you're going to call them and thank them, right? I'm just saying, some realtors don't do any of this, right? Some realtors, don't even call them and pick up the phone and call them and thank them. So they don't really reinforce this positive activity that we want our clients to be sending us referrals. The next question is, what is your referral offer, right? What are you going to say to them to cause them to want to give you referrals? So what we found is highly effective is using something we call worthy cause marketing. Okay, so I know there's something that's touched you in your life, right? There's something that's like really important to you. It could be, maybe a disease has touched your family. It could be the Heart and Stroke Foundation, the Cancer Society. It could be homeless people, right? I've got a couple examples here. Here's an example of my worthy cause referral offer. It says, I don't know if you guys can see this, it says, your referrals help the children. So I donated a portion of my income to the local sick kids hospital because I had children that used that hospital when they were younger. So that's something that's important to me. Here's another one of my members. He's in San Diego. He was in the military. And so his worthy cause is, you can see it here, it says, your referrals help the veterans. And it says, we are on a mission to raise $25,000 for wounded warriors. Okay, we will donate $500 in your name for each buyer or seller referral that you send us that results in a successful sale. So I'd like you to think about what would be your worthy cause, because understand you won't feel bad about this, right? If it's something you really believe in, if it's a worthy cause that you really believe in, how many of you, let me know in the comments, if you would feel more comfortable talking to your buyers and sellers about your worthy cause, this thing that you believe in, whatever that is. Okay? Homeless people, maybe it's some of our members, they donate to youth sports for families that don't have the money to pay for equipment and sports for the children. Whatever it is that's important to you, imagine having this conversation after you get the listing agreement signed or you get the buyer agreement signed. There's a separate piece of paper that you pull out like this that your clients sign off on, and it basically just notifies them of your worthy cause, right? And you would say something like this. You would say, thank you for doing business with me. I have a very special worthy cause that I donate money to. A portion of every sale that I do, including this one, I want to let you know I donate a portion of my commission to, and then fill in the blank, whatever your worthy cause would be. And this gets them thinking about, like, who do they know, right? Who do they know? And it's not self-serving, right? Like, you're not talking about, hey, give me money, right? Do you know anybody? Give me money. So I found that this was like a really nice way to do it for me anyway. It made me feel comfortable. I didn't feel like it was self-serving because I was talking about something I really, really believed in. And this became part of my marketing. So it's just like filling out a little marketing plan here for yourself that you're going to attach after you get the buyer agreement signed or the listing agreement signed, and just take them through this conversation. And now you've programmed your clients for referrals. So when you leave and they're having conversations with their family about their moving plans, they go to work the next day and they're talking about real estate, not only do they like you, and you're doing a good job anyway. I just thought this was a good conversation to have with you, because I know so many of you do a good job, and you're kind of shy about asking for referrals, maybe, or maybe you're not shy. Maybe you're very overt about it, but maybe it just doesn't feel right. You see, if the deal is, if you send me a referral, I'm going to give you a bottle of wine, or I'm going to take you out for dinner, or I'm going to give you cash, that's kind of more like a trade, right? Like, you give me something and I'll give you something back. Where this is easy for you to talk about because it's something you believe in. Now, some of you might say, well, why don't we donate a portion of our commission to the charity of their choice? You could do that. That's something you could do. You could say, look at what's an important charity for you. It's a bit more complicated. And what I find is it might not be something that you're really passionate about. And that's why I like you coming up with your worthy cause, because I know you're going to talk about it. If it's something that's deeply important to you, you're actually going to talk about it, and then you can have your collateral marketing, part of your listing agreement, your buyer agreement after it's signed, right? Just get the listing agreement signed, the buyer agreement signed, and then you can tell them about what you really believe in. It's just kind of a nice thing, and you'll feel good about it too. Right? You're going to feel good about it. It's like it's a win for you because you're getting more business referred to you. Your client feels good. Like, it doesn't feel greasy. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel slimy. And honestly, I just kind of felt that way back in the day when my referral script was, do you know anybody? Right? Do you know anybody? You got anybody? Do you know anybody now that's thinking of buying or selling? Or the biggest compliment you can give me is sending me a referral. Like, that's real estate trainer stuff, and it really doesn't work that well in the real world. I want you guys just to get real. I know there's something that's really important to you. And I know you guys do a good job. So let's make that our goal going forward. Let's try to get more referrals from our clients, from our sphere of influence, because they're the best clients, right? They come to us pretty much pre-sold. You've got a much better chance of getting your full commission. How many of you agree with this conversation? Give me a thumbs up if this makes sense to you, right? Tying in your worthy cause. We call this worthy cause referral marketing. Almost all my clients have switched over to this approach over the last couple years, and they've got a huge spike in referrals. And they talk about it all the time. It's in their marketing. Like if you go to their website, their referral cause marketing is there. It's part of their listing presentation, the buyer presentation, their team members. They've trained them on how to promote the worthy cause, and they're giving away a lot of money. Some of my members have given away $25,000, $50,000, even over $100,000 to the worthy cause, the charity of their choice. So I just thought this would be a good conversation to have today for those of you that are doing a really good job and you get some referrals, but you're not getting enough of them, right? That first question I asked you is really important. The first question was, why the heck do people send you referrals? And we're all falsely led to believe as well, because I do a good job. But you do a good job for all your clients, right? You do a good job for all your clients. Why don't they all send you referrals? There's got to be more to this than, hey, I do a good job. And then once in a while, you've got these advocates. Okay, this is for most of you kind of happening accidentally. You're getting referrals, but you don't really have a specific referral plan, right? You don't have a strategy to enhance this. So let's work on this. If you're getting a fair amount of referrals now, kind of by accident, imagine what would happen if you actually tried, if you had a proactive plan to get more referrals. Every time that you sell a house, you want to be able to create an advocate. You want to create someone that's running around their town. They're a walking, talking billboard for you. Each one of your clients should be sending you 2 or 3 or 5, and every once in a while you're going to get one of these advocates that's huge. How many of you have an advocate like that? Let me know in the comments if you have a client that sent you like 5 or 10 or 15. And here's the great thing about it. Not only are those clients, they love you, right? But the people they send to you, have you ever noticed they're almost always like the advocate, right? So it's not just you're getting referrals, you're getting referred the right kind of person. Like a good client who loves you sends you other people just like them who love you. So you can make a lot of money just working on, hey, what do I really believe in? What can I sit down with my clients and speak passionately about? You know, if you just give, you'll get. I mean, we've all heard that, right? That the hole that you receive in is the same size as the hole that you give through. You may be skeptical about this, but why not just try it? There is something I know that's important to you in your life that you could really get behind. So let me know how you do with that. Let me know if this is something that is working for you. And if you're already doing this in the comments below, let me know if you've tried this in the past before. And by the way, if you've enjoyed this, make sure that you like my page and you turn on notifications. That way you'll get my content whenever I go live. And if you'd like to get a free, no obligation meeting with me, we can do a Zoom meeting, okay, with me and my team. If someone could type into the comments, proctorcall.com, proctorcall.com, that's a clickable link. And you'll go to my Acuity Day Timer, and you can book a day and a time that works for you. And we'll have like a 45-minute conversation about where you are in your business and where it is that you want to go. Okay, usually like there's something holding you back, right? If there wasn't something holding you back, if there wasn't an obstacle, then you'd already be doing the thing that you want to do. So why don't we jump on a Zoom meeting and talk about, well, what is the thing that's holding you back? Is it lead generation? Is it conversion? Is it building your team? Maybe it's just mindset. Maybe I can just help you get your head on right so you can, look at real estate with fresh eyes. So much of our success is based on how we think about things, right? How we think about things, this paradigm that we have, how we think about things controls what we do, right? And what we do controls the results that we get. So let's have a conversation about how you look at your real estate job, and can we turn this into a business? Could I show you how to automatically generate the leads so more buyers and sellers are coming to you, like good buyers and sellers, not scraped leads, not crap that you're buying off Zillow or Realtor, but I want to teach you how to get really good leads. And then what happens with the leads, right? Do you know how to reach the leads? Do you know what to say to qualify the buyers and sellers and compel the best buyers and sellers to want to meet with you? And then what does your presentation look like? What's your listing presentation look like? What's your buyer presentation look like? Do you have the right activity plans in place so prospects are getting the same experience, whether it's listing number 1 or listing number 100? I had an activity plan every time I listed a home, so it ensured that all of my clients got the same great service. So the same things were happening in the same order over and over and over again, so my clients got the same great service, right? It was duplicatable. Now we can count on getting a lot of referrals. Look, the referral part is huge. That's why this was such an important topic here today. So let me know in the comments if this made sense. Also, let me know what marketplace you're in and what is going on in your market. Let me know the major metropolitan city that you're in. And is your market, is it still like super hot, or is it starting to slow down a little bit? Okay, let me know in the comments. Is the market, your marketplace, is it still super hot, or is it starting to slow down a bit? Let me know in the comments. I'd also like to invite you to join my private Facebook group. I have a private Facebook group. It's called Rich Agent Secrets. And if you just go to the search window on Facebook, you type in Rich Agent Secrets, then if I see you there, I'll let you into the group. Or if it's easier, just type in the word invitation into the comments, and I'll make sure that you get an invite. But my private Facebook group is richagentsecrets.com, because there is some secrets to being a rich agent. So I hope you enjoyed our time here today. Thank you so much for watching. And this is Real Estate Coach Craig Proctor. We'll see you all next time. Have yourself a great day. Thank you. Hi, this is Craig Proctor. Hey, I really hope you enjoyed that video. And listen, I've got a lot more information for you to help you grow your real estate business. You see, several times a week, I record new videos and I load them onto this YouTube channel. What I'd like you to do, if you'd like to access them, are 2 important things, and both are totally free. Number 1 is I'd like you to subscribe to this channel. You're gonna see a little subscribe button for you to click on. And if you don't already have an account with YouTube, it's free for you to set it up. It's really easy, it's free, but you've got to subscribe to this channel. And the most important thing is to ring the little bell right next to the subscribe button. And that's gonna let you know every time I load new money-making videos to help you grow your real estate business. So make sure you subscribe right now, you ring the little bell, and we'll see you on the next video.